Hey, so welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Let's get into today's video. Today we're going to be doing a recap of Summer's House Martha's Vineyard Season 2, Episode 1. And so I'll be talking about some of the key things that stood out to me. If you're new to this channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do reality TV commentary and some celebrity news, so please hit that subscribe button and also tap that bell button right next to it for notifications so you know every single time that I post. Okay, so I want to talk about two main things today. Well, three. I want to talk about Bria and Preston. I want to talk about Jasmine and Jordan. And I also want to talk about Summer and Alex. Now let's get into it. So the cast were at the dinner table and there were talks about not inviting people. So Summer had an issue with the fact that she wasn't invited by Alex to an event. And then Bria somehow interjected and started calling out the girls for not inviting her to a particular dinner at a steakhouse. And of course, they were trying to clarify. Somehow, it becomes a thing where Preston starts shouting at Bria. And I'm just like, what is going on here? So Bria gets upset, gets up, and leaves. And they both start hurling sort of insults at each other. And I'm just wondering, like, what is that? Even though right then and there, Bria still said, I love you. I'm like, okay, girl, like, it's a bit confusing. Is this how you guys do your relationship? Now, later on, Bria came back and apologized and stuff. But I actually feel like Preston also should have given her an apology. Because let's be honest, he lost his cool. He shouted at her for no reason. Like, yes, Bria interrupted. But the way at which he shouted at her was not enough. Like, what did she do to deserve you shouting at her to begin with? And I also don't like when men shout at women, to be completely honest with you. So that rubbed me the wrong way completely. Um, and it was also weird that no one called him out about it. I know Bria makes it hard for anyone to be on her side because she's a bit of a drama queen. So most people always think something is wrong with Bria. But the truth of the matter is, in this case, I think Preston was the one that was wrong. Well, in a way, Bria was also wrong because she interrupted the conversation that had nothing to do with her. But Preston should not have then directed it at Bria and then have that tone, that loudness, which I just think does not make sense. It's not that deep, bro. Like, there's no need for all of that. Now let's talk about Jordan and Jasmine. I honestly don't know why they're not friends. It feels like Jordan has an issue with Jasmine, but she does not want to talk about it. It's like, what is the issue so that she can address it? You're not really telling her what the issue is, which is weird. But you're giving such negative energy and then you're hanging around her friends. I really, really hate that. It just feels like you guys just decided to ice Jasmine out. Now, last season, Jasmine was annoying, but I think it comes with also sometimes people struggling to navigate who they are as a married person and also to keep the friends that they do have. So I think it has been a bit of a struggle for Jasmine, but I feel like she apologized last season. I don't really know why that's such a big thing. And that I just don't understand why Jasmine could not really just get over it and like move forward. Like even when they had the conversation, Jordan, sorry. Even when they had the conversation, it felt like Jasmine was open. Jasmine was trying to fix it, and Jordan was just looking at her like, I cannot be bothered. It's a it's a dirty thing to no longer be friends with someone, but then you are playing around with all their friends. You're hanging around all their friends and intentionally excluding them. It's like a different kind of callous to me. Like I absolutely hate that. And I feel like it was totally uncalled for. There's no reason for all of that. And if I think about my situation, I've had that in the past where I would introduce friends to other people and then somehow they both start acting weird at certain times, or one starts then the other follows suit. Next thing, I'm not getting invited to anything, and I'm just seeing videos about it, and I'm just thinking like, okay, like what is going on? Now of course I don't really care enough to be like, oh yo, you guys didn't invite me somewhere. It's just like sort of like, okay, point taken. I think Jasmine actually did it the right way, having the conversation. How is it that I didn't really like Jasmine last season, but now one episode in and I'm starting to like her? And I'm just looking at Jordan a little bit sideways. Now, I think Jordan's a beautiful woman. And yeah, she's a gorgeous, gorgeous woman. But aside that, it's like you seem upset about everything. Like, why are you so upset? Like, what is the issue? It's just a bit weird. Now, things sort of escalated between Summer and Alex. So, first of all, she was really giving like negative energy when Alex walked in, basically made a comment about him being weird. I'm like, why are you so upset? Like, what has happened between you guys? And of course, they then showed it later on where Summer told him that he didn't invite her to an event. Of course, he tries to like play it down and be like, oh, he didn't know she was in New York. If he did, he would have told her. Summer was not falling for that excuse at all. She was like, nope, she was not falling for it at all. Felt that it was a lie, and I can't even lie to you, I am inclined to agree with her. But now, in any event, she said something that took me aback. Like, I was like, what? She's like, how would you not invite someone when you've been inside of me? I'm like, what? What? So yeah, she is feeling some type of way. Do you know what it's given? It's given you had sex with this man, you enjoyed it, and now you want to claim him and you want him to claim you at all cost. And it's like, bro, sis, it ain't gonna happen. This man has told you he wants to be out in these streets. This man does not want to be committed to nobody. So like, yeah, just let it go, sis. Let it go. You look very, very salty dealing with this man and having these conversations when that man just looks like, seriously, what are we doing here? And she ended up having to apologize for saying that comment to begin with. I'm like, I say something if you're not going to stand on it. I'll be honest. If I were in her shoes, I would not have said it, of course. But let's assume I said it. I would stand 10 toes down on it. I'm not about to change what I said to suit your narrative in any way. No, I'm going to stand on business and be like, no, I felt this way because of this that you've done or not done. You know, you've done this before. Whatever you need to say. Claire, what it sounds like is she caught feelings and he didn't. It turns out she was even sending pictures of him to Jordan. And I'm just like, why are you sending pictures of this man without this man even knowing? When you guys are not even like a serious thing, it's like, why are you doing that? Especially if it gets out, especially if you guys are mutual friends, it's only a matter of time before it gets out. And to have something like that with Alex on the side, then you should have chosen like friends outside of the group, friends that will have nothing to do with the group, that are so far removed from the group. It doesn't make sense to bring it home and then be wondering why everyone in the house knows about it. It just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode. I actually liked it. It was a good first episode. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Are you liking Jordan this season? Do you have any favorites already? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications. Also, please don't forget to let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.